注がれた光の雨、瞳に映ったこの世界を守るため立ち向かう、それは心も安全が隅でまた霞み始めてる、決意 憎しみや恨みを生んでしまうのかもしれない正解のない世界に苦しんでそれでも受け止め我らは叫ばなければいけないと心がうついて思い描いた自由への勝利僕のエゴであろう君の願いであろうそれがダメな部分あれと悔やくなれることがいつの日かできな信じたのは一輪の花触れてくれてその時にあがいてもがいてまみれるようだからもっといいねの中にわずか輝くそれをその手に掴み取り勝ち取るためにはまた立ち上がる思い描いた自由への勝利的な僕の血肉となり君の魂となりそれを固めることあれと悔やくなれることがいつの日かできな熱さ探せが大輪の花永遠の中で掴んだ未来を注がれた光の雨瞳に映ったこの世界を守るため立ち向かうそれは心も安全が痩せたナイトが市街の隅でまた霞み
And I believe we're live. Everyone want to say hi real quick?
Hey, everyone.
Hey, Rob.
Rob let his hair grow
Are
out.
you watching?
He started working out. He's at the top left corner of the screen now. All right, welcome back to the Cryptoverse, everyone. My name is Ben, Chief Communication Marketing Officer at ChainGuardians Chain Boost. Today we have a very exciting event because we get to talk about a bunch of really exciting cutting-edge things that's going on. We're joined with co-founders Emma and Aiden, as well as special surprise guest Fred Pelican.
Rob.
Rob. And if
It's
y'all...
great to be here again, Ben. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. And if y'all don't know who Pelike is, for some reason we're living under rocks today. He's obviously a musical mastermind and orchestrated everything that you saw before the live stream started. So feel free to check him out. And Rob, Pelike, I always joke that it's our audience that's going to get you to 4 million subscribers on YouTube, dude.
Yes, that would be awesome. Making it ChainGuardians. We've been a team doing that. It's been amazing. We have 2 more songs to go and then full album out everywhere. So we're excited. Awesome.
Okay, so a couple things. Obviously, this is the Kuku live stream, so down in the description is the giveaway tweet. Make sure you go to that tweet, follow all the instructions to enter the giveaway. We're doing merch, we're doing Kuku, and we're doing some CGG for that giveaway. And I have to actually take my background down for this next segment because this is the first ever introduction of the Guardian Wheel. So, the Guardian Wheel...
There it is.
We're going to spin periodically throughout the live stream. It may or may not be backwards. But people that answer correct questions first have the chance to win IDO spots, merch, CGG, beta tester, Sushi Chef Rio, and a Kuku. And some CGG if I didn't mention that. So, welcome to the Guardian Wheel. I think people are going to like the Guardian Wheel.
Can I play?
Emma,
I want to play.
Emma, just because you look amazing from getting your hair done doesn't mean you get the chance to play.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna put the green screen back on because I look weird with just the green screen. So stay on your toes. Pay attention for the whole live stream because we're randomly going to do the Guardian Wheel. All right, Emma, I have to ask you. Symbolically speaking, what does Kuku represent?
What is Kuku?
What is Kuku?
Does everybody know? Have they seen Kuku?
Kuku, yeah. So Kuku is obviously the guardian or the character that we created in collaboration with Kucoin, and we have the auction for number 1 and number 3 still going, and also the link to OpenSea purchases down in the description as well if you're interested. Past that, Emma, I'll let you answer this question.
Yeah, to us, actually, Kuku is we're very honored that we had an opportunity to work with Kucoin Exchange, and collaboratively we developed this character Kuku for them. So basically, if you know Kucoin Exchange, they've been using Fox as one of their, I guess, mascot for the ecosystem. So they asked us to see if we can do something different with our character design. So we shared that concept and with our artists, and that's how we developed Kuku. And traditionally, there's a saying in Asian that there's something called a nine-tailed fox. So that's why in the design, you see that there's different versions of Kuku in OpenSea. So there's a traditional of just a regular fox. And then in the Asian, there's a story, I think it's in the Japanese, there's a story of a nine-tailed fox. That's why you see a special version from number 1 to number 10. You see the nine-tailed fox that has a special design. And to us, Kuku is kind of special because it's the first time that ChainGuardians governance token got listed on a major exchange, and then it actually really helped us, a community member that who supported us to easily trade Kucoin on the exchange versus just buying it from Uniswap. So it has a special meaning to us. And then me personally really like Kuku, and it's also Noi's one of his favorite character design. Unfortunately, Noi cannot attend today, so but he does want me to tell you guys that Kuku is one of his favorite design.
Yeah. Kuku's incredible. I mean, I think Noi just didn't come today because he gets tired of me complimenting him. That has to be it. But I have to ask because I know Fred, where does your mind go when you think of Nine-Tails Fox? I think you've covered. Yeah, thank you. I think you've covered it enough to be able to throw that out there. I grew up on Naruto, so this one's a little close to my heart.
Wow. You know, there's only 10 NFT card with the nine tails, right? There's one Black Kuku as being the number 1. Number 2 to number 10 is has the special nine tail.
Is it number 2 or number 4?
Number 2 to number 10.
Number 2 to number 10. Okay.
You know why we made it like that? Do you know what the secret is 10 of them?
Because we never get to 10 tails?
No, because I want one, so I have to make sure there's enough supply.
That's how that works.
Yeah, I must have it because this is too amazing. So, okay, let's make 10 so at least some community members can have it, and I must have it. Yeah. Sorry, that's the secret.
Oh, that's great. Can confirm Emma likes to add mints just so she can pick them up.
Yeah. Hey, I use my own money, but then I do want one. This is so amazing. I was like, no, I must have the white box.
Right.
The black one is so unique too, but then because the black one is so unique, so we go, okay, to be fair, I cannot have everything. So we put the number 1 as auction, just, see who's the lucky person. But then, yeah. Sorry, I leak.
That's fine. I have to ask you because having Kuku is one thing, and this is one thing that ChainGuardians obviously focus on. Having NFTs is one thing. Using them, putting them to use to earn revenue, to engage and interact on different gaming platforms is another thing. So let's talk a little bit about Kuku and kind of what that crossover into NFT mining looks like in terms of his hash rate. And then we can also talk a little bit about what we can expect in the RPG as well.
Yeah, thanks. So I just wanted to maybe touch on 2 things. So in terms of Kuku, it's actually a second character which we are kind of doing multiple different random color variations. So one of the key things that we're working with the RPG is, I guess originally, if you have a single character, it all pretty much looks the same, like all variants of it. So we're starting to kind of get into more of the ability to do various different colors, so random color. So we'll be applying both to the prior character, which would be a VRF, a Zorari Chainlink character, and Kuku, that when you see it inside the game, you actually see the specific color that you have. So although let's just say some of them will be really rare, but you'll be pretty much the only person that can play with that character. So obviously then within the PvP, it's kind of wild. fighting with the guy that the only person that may have that skin if you own like that unique NFT. But I also want to touch on Kuku's overall hash rate. It ranges, the number one gets 1285, so which is pretty up there, and even the uncommon ones, which will get a hash rate of 735. So it's I think a really good range for because obviously Kuku is one of the biggest. Well, I would say not the biggest, but they're one of the I would say the best of the tier 2, pretty much a tier 1 exchange. So I think it should be a wonderful character. I love it too.
Yeah, awesome. So we talked about Kuku being 1285 and the uncommons being 735. Can we fill in the gaps between number 1 and the uncommon?
Yeah. So definitely. So the 1, 2, 3 are about above 1,000 hash rate, and for the legendary, which is the rest of the up to 10, they're all very close to 1,000. So for up to 10, so 4 to 10 is 985, and you have rare ones, which is catch 11 to 100. That's the black face looking Kuku. He has a hash rate 835, and then you have rest of the common looking fox, a common, the orange color, and his hash rate is 735.
That's awesome. So to recap, 1285 for number 1, which that is set to expire 1 week from today's, because we wanted to give some people some time to make sure that auction was known about. Number 2 is 1135. Number 3, 1035. Legendary, as we know, Emma made this go to number 10 so that she can actually get one herself, is 985. The rares from 11 to 100 are 835, and then the uncommons at 735. And I have to put you on the spot. Since you are the king of the RPG, I have to ask, is there somewhat of an ETA on when we can expect Fox into the game? Because I know I see at least one community member here that's going to be asking when ducks throughout the entire live stream.
Yeah, so I think one of the key things that we really realized in the beginning when we started adding character, it adds a lot of time to, because we obviously have the original portion of the NFT. Then we kind of have to make the 2D version of the character. Then we have to animate it. Then at the same time, we're also developing the game. So now that like most of the game is closer to a production, which we'll talk about later, like a full release, we're really now looking at optimizing and scaling. So right now, I would say in the past, it takes about 6 weeks for us to having a completed 2D a portrait design to eventually get into the game. Now, because we're now kind of spending a lot of focus on reducing that timeline, we're now looking at trying to get it down to 10 days. But at least that's a challenge. So which means by the time that we have the NFT design concept ready, to the time that you get to the game, we're trying to get it down within, let's just say within 2 weeks. But now we're still working on that flow. But in terms of Kuku, it is the character's all design. It has its color version. So right now, we now run essentially 2-week sprint on our development process. So I would say within 2 weeks, we will be seeing this Kuku. But going forward, all the character, we're really pressing the team to say, hey, let's think creatively. How can we shorten that dev cycle to get things out pretty much within 10 days after people see the NFT for the first time.
That's perfect. So are we going to see Zorari and ducks before we see Fox? And can we expect, I know you said kind of 10 to 14 days from release.
All of them are within the pretty much the same pipeline. So Zorari was particularly a little bit more interesting because he has the VRF color. So because this is the first time, obviously we took something on chain. Then obviously we then need to grab that data, feed it into RPG, but then there's like the design, there is also creating all the variants of that color inside the game. So I think it adds that time cycle. So I think when on the next release, all 3 of those characters should be out around the same time frame.
Perfect. Wow. Thanks for that. And this is why we need to have you on live streams more often. I think our entire community would love to see you on because you are the mastermind behind what happens in the RPG and a lot of what we do in mining too. So I think people are excited to finally see you. I know it's been a while since we've had you on camera, yeah?
Yeah, thank you. Glad to be here.
Awesome.
He was waiting for the new glasses to arrive to join.
I think he was also really trying to figure out which background to use with his green screen.
Yeah,
too.
I know. My green screen, my lighting. It's like the constant, because you're always upgrading, like from the wallpaper to the and your equipment.
Oh God, dude, it's stupid. I have a light here, 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 here. I literally have 5
Yeah.
lights around me right now.
Seriously,
And I
right?
still look white. I'm trying to figure out what Fred's secret is because I need like a camera tint, like a film that I put over my lens so I don't look like such a pasty white boy all the time.
I just don't. You look fine, but I don't have any lights. That's my secret. There are no lights here. They're like few overhead lights, but they don't really give off any lights. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's just
Yeah.
darkness. I love it.
I need to set up a room just like Fred. It looks so mysterious. I
It
love
looks mysterious, and Fred, you
Yeah.
have like the perfect ASMR setup because your contrast is nice and dim, and like you have the high quality mic too. So
Oh. Yeah, I maybe. I'm not a big fan.
uh,
big fan.
that being said, Fred, I'm gonna come to you. I'm first gonna ask you about what has been your experience in creating the Chain Guardians soundtracks, because obviously they've turned out really well. We listen to them before every stream. I was telling you before the stream started, I like it because it wakes me up. It gets me in the mindset of, okay, we're going live. It's time to interact with the community. So can you speak a little bit about what your experience has been in creating those soundtracks?
Yeah, for sure. It's a process we started quite a while ago now. I don't think we've ever put as much work into a soundtrack or anything. Like I've been making songs for like 13 years now, and so it's been a massive task. We have a fantastic team. I have Roman Arsafis who does guitars on it and help me compose. Also been composing with William Graney, fantastic conductor orchestrator. So we have like a full orchestra, and we've been 3 people helping each other out with compositions. We wanted it to be very anime inspired and stuff, and I had the freedom to do that with these songs. So they're all in Japanese, as I'm sure you've noticed, which I love. I love to sing in Japanese, like one of my favorite things to do when it comes to music. And so basically, it's just been a collaborative effort, and we've had the fortune of just being able to spend the time we need. There hasn't been like you have to deliver this really fast, so we've been able to go back and forth on a song, and I'm super happy about it. And I'm glad you asked. Now hope people like it. Like I said, there are a couple songs left now, and then the whole album is done, and then everyone can listen on streaming platforms and everything, which we've been looking forward to that. We're just a few weeks away. So.
And for now, what that means is you have to watch our live stream over and over and over again just to listen to the soundtrack. But it will be much easier in the future.
Yes,
Awesome. And then I'm sure you've had the chance to look at Kuku, but what's your thought process? I know you're a fan of noise art, but what was your initial kind of thought process when you saw Kuku?
We were talking about it before. Aiden and Emma and me. I think maybe we talked about it too, Ben. I think you were busy setting the stream up, maybe. But I had some kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy vibe as well. But I couldn't really like. It's not necessarily just that. But I know. I mean, I'm sure Noise skipped this because he knows you're here and I'm here, and that's because we love that guy and we just praise him all the time. He has the way he draws is. I'm sure a lot of artists out there and people who paint and draw and stuff is gonna agree. He has a really unique way of doing these things, and it's just fantastic. And so I love Noy, and everything he does is always amazing. So standard Noy, yeah,
standard.
Fantastic.
I love how we could have such an incredible NFT, and Fred comes on here and says, "Adequate job, it's standard Noy," and we all know that means it's incredible work.
Standard Noy means like the best you can possibly get. That's basically what that means.
And that's such an honor coming from you too, Fred. So it's time for Guardian.
Come on.
I know,
Yay.
I know, right? I have to get rid of my background though. I have to display my green, otherwise it's never gonna show.
It's okay.
So I gave a hint earlier to people in our Telegram to brush up on their Chain Guardians knowledge. We will see who took my advice on that. Okay, the first question. Who were the original 5 Chain Guardian characters? We need the Jeopardy soundtrack.
Fred can sing.
Yeah, Fred on the spot, acapella, yeah?
I don't know what I would sing, man.
Yeah, no.
Were you asking the people in the chat, or were you asking Emma just now?
No, everyone in the chat here. In order for me to spin the wheel, who were the original 5? Oh, Daniel was close.
Yeah, he was close. I was thinking no, but
Ornimus was close. Still no
Definitely
answer.
an NCO, by the way. Giving away answer.
No. So keep in mind, not just Guardians, characters. Original 5. So
Yeah.
there's 4 Guardians and 1 Captain. I'll help out a little bit.
Oh, did somebody get it?
Oh.
Almost. Nope. Not yet. I think you
Not
missed one.
yet.
That's tough, eh?
Close.
Love it. Nobody's gonna get it, then I'm gonna win.
I can't keep up. Bitsy, Lolita, Seth, Dash is close.
Wait. Oh, yeah, very close. Somebody's very close.
A lot of people trying though. I'm just reading, looking for it.
I see it,
Me
but we
too.
can't take that one.
Why? Is from somebody within the team?
It was Ornimus. I think it was Ornimus that was the first one.
No, I did not see it. We have to go back to the chat.
I know. Hold on. I have to catch up.
Yeah.
Y'all are so fast. Bitsy, that's not it.
I think somebody probably got it, but it's
Bitsy,
keep on.
Lolita,
There's
Hero.
more coming.
Merake was the first one. Captain,
Are you
Bitsy,
sure?
Lolita, Dasha, Seth. But we can't use Merake as much as we love
Yeah,
him.
no. We can
You want to
use
do it?
Yeah, because he waited so long. He's not the first one who got it. Yeah,
Okay.
good job.
All right. Merake it is.
Lucky
Spin the
you.
wheel.
Here we go. Spin the wheel of fortune. All right.
So how does it work? You spend it. Oh, you spend for it? Do they say?
Beta tester.
He is
Well,
a better.
He is a beta tester.
Again, come on, give it a better gift.
Do it again. It is a beta tester.
Ah!
Beta tester.
A beta tester for life. Kevin, you're gonna make my arm hurt here, dude.
One more time. It's a better test than it's meant to be. Have you
is a
tried
meant
this?
to
Is
be,
it
yeah.
working or broken?
Oh come on. Oh okay.
Oh, ideal spot.
IDO spot.
This is rigged.
I thought it was-
Okay,
gonna
so
be
you
better.
know what that means, though, is that is a perfect opportunity for us to talk a little bit about Chain Boost. Yeah?
Oh, sure.
So Chain Boost is a comprehensive and gamified NFT and DeFi platform powered by ChainGuardians. And Mr. Merake just won an IDO spot. So that's actually, in my opinion, if I were to look at this wheel and ask myself what I wanted, that's exactly what I would have wanted. So if I could have, Jay, if you could go ahead and mark Kevin down for an IDO spot, we'll make sure that we get that slotted for him. And of course we're not done. So what's the next question?
Hey, Ben, can I recommend we do one more of exactly the same thing, but in the right order?
Oh, wow. That's like
Wow.
expert level.
It was already
Yeah.
kind of hard.
Wow.
Might as well, because so many people participated. Yeah, a goal?
Plus now we can, yeah. And now we can also look at the right answer and then just change the order around.
Aiden, you're going to have to be the call on that one because I don't know the exact order
Oh,
myself.
shoot. Yeah, well...
I feel bad asking a question I don't know the answer to, but if you want to ask the question, I will certainly spin the wheel because that's pretty fun, spinning the wheel. So
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch the screen. At least the first one that I watch it. So let's give it a go. And I guess we'll give an easy hint. Well, obviously Captain was the first one, so I just have to list the next 4.
yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I saw the correct.
Oh no. Okay, the first 2 orders correct. Bitsy Seth. So what's the next 2? But you have to type all 4, obviously. Bitsy Captain, Bitsy Seth, Dasha, Lolita. I think so, because essentially the other thing way that you can check, I think Daniel Hiwat, I think
Yeah.
he got it. Essentially, you just have to look at like the token IDs and not verify is kind of what it is. Yeah, that's correct. We have it already.
We're bringing it
So
back. Aiden, if we give away like 5 NFTs from this live stream, it's totally on you. Emma gets to get upset at you, not me. All right, so here we go.
Okay. So the winner is the Daniel Hiwat.
Kuku.
Oh.
Wow.
Real, that's amazing.
This is why I said Emma gets to get mad at you, not me.
Uh-oh. Come out of my this month's salary.
Wow. That's we're of course, we get beta tester for a few, and then now we're getting the heavy hitters being being Kuku and IDO spot. Talk about the wheel of true good fortune here.
Yeah, I gotta keep my mouth zipped now.
Well, good thing we have one more for this segment before we move on, and this one should be a little bit easier. So it's going to be kind of a mad dash to answer who can answer this one first. What chain does Lolita Lee represent? It's coming. Who's quick to the trigger? Making us wait. I know we have some really smart community members in here. Litecoin. CryptoMonk takes it home. The very first guess. Yeah. Alrighty, let's bring it back out. Oh, we can't accept beta tester on this one either, though, because he's already beta tester.
Yeah, and of course we know Lee from Charlie Lee. That's where we took the last name from.
100 CGG, and hey, it's been a good week for that, but not financial advice to any degree. All right, we will make sure that we get CryptoMonk lined up for the 100 CGG as well. Perfect. Okay, so I am going to put my background back on. However, we are not done with the Guardian Wheel. We have more Guardian Wheel appearances coming, so just because we're headed back to kind of the conversation here does not mean that we are done with the Guardian Wheel. All righty, so let's take a look here. This is kind of more or less open-ended for everyone. So what does CGG do from a utility perspective, and where can you acquire CGG? For people that don't know, CGG is our utility governance token. This might be more of an Emma and Aiden question here.
Well, I talked about where to acquire earlier. You can acquire on Uniswap, Kucoin Exchange. I think we're also on Gate.io, and then we're also on BSC and Polygon, meaning that you can get them on PancakeSwap, QuickSwap, SushiSwap. So lots of places to buy them if you like them.
Yeah, Emma, you probably missed out the biggest one right now. That's super hot. We have I think more. I checked this morning is close to 2.5 million USD
on Dino
staked on DinoSwap.
Wow.
DinoSwap.exchange. And because they're also giving a fairly large APY right now, it's only 800% APY currently. So, that's kind of where the craze is. So, DinoSwap is actually
hiding
cool.
it.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, it's not supposed to.
No, I'm just kidding.
See, I should be keeping my mouth.
Yeah. No, don't increase liquidity. I'm totally joking.
Yeah,
do what you feel fit, and obviously do your own research.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so on Polygon, which is really expanding right now, right? We're both on QuickSwap and SushiSwap version of the on Polygon side, and also DinoSwap is kind of like a PancakeSwap, but they don't do AMM, right? The automated market making. So essentially, to use DinoSwap, you would stake on Sushi. And then you will farm the free Dino token from the DinoSwap.exchange.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So I guess with that being said is, to recap, the DeFi opportunities for CGG are we have PancakeSwap, QuickSwap, DinoSwap, and internal staking hashtag coming soon, yeah?
Yep. So that's something even more exciting. So if those who kind of follow us very early, right? We our original tokenomics is pretty much having a staking platform. Now we started operating with the staking platform via using that as an example. For example, when we did Mixi, was the Mix token via PancakeSwap. That was a pre-plan and wasn't the only one we're gonna do. So essentially, we will be having our own staking opportunity platform. Which is entire gamification where you will be able to stake existing CGG tokens and in the LP perspective. So through AMM and then you will be able to farm various different future new Chain Guardian characters. So all of that.
You're leaking today, man. I love it.
Hey.
This is
Only from farming. Only from farming. Yeah.
That's what's that.
oh.
He's the real leaker. That's why he doesn't get invited to
Yeah,
the
that's why Emma actually really.
I like nothing.
I was like,
Business.
oh my
I don't wanna
gosh, we
get
haven't
into it.
announced this, but you're founder, so go for it, man. I'll give it to you. Take the reins.
Yeah, it's like Emma actually. It's not like I don't want to come on live streams. Like Emma won't let me come to a live stream.
Put it on the
You leak too
backstage.
much. You leak too much. Don't join.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's great. Let's take a look here. I'm trying to see the auction for Kuku number 3 because that should be coming to an end here pretty soon, right? So
Yeah.
to cut you off before you leak too much more, Aiden.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is the time almost up?
Uh,
Oh, 1 minute left.
yeah.
I see 1 minute left on Kuku number 3.
Yeah.
Wow, and no one has 54 seconds, so no one has the reserve price met yet. So if that happens, I may or may not open my ledger. Maybe not on live stream, but it might happen.
It's okay. We can re-listen later. Where I will bid buy another Kuku. So I have 2 Kuku on RPG.
I think people are hypnotized by the fact that I just dropped that bit of info.
This time.
I know.
Well, okay. So I guess I'm going to move forward for the next question here. And this is a good question for Rob. Not Rob. Freaking, I'm still thinking of Pelike being the more handsome version of Rob that works out and has better
What do you
hair.
mean? Don't tell this to Rob. Rob thinks that he's better looking. You're in trouble now.
Oh gosh, I know. I'm always in trouble with Rob though.
Rob had a haircut today. It looks
Rob
fantastic.
does look
People haven't
good.
seen it.
Rob looks very dapper looking
He
guy.
looks too good looking, so that's why Fred's like, oh, Rob, you better not get on the show.
Rob is a total wordsmith though. You can just listen to Rob talk for ages. That's definitely his strength.
Yeah.
So Emma
Rob's
and
Rob's
Aiden,
He's in the shadows.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
what is the vision and timeline of governance?
Oh. I think we say it's going to be in Q3 on the original roadmap, so it will still be on the original roadmap of Q3, if my memory is any good. Yeah, and then I guess one thing that we did not have it on the roadmap, and then we helped to empower and bring it to life is the chain boost, right? So we kind of just squeezed that as a special project that actually empowered by ChainGuardian, because we actually felt that there was a need that there's a lot of smaller projects in the space coming to us and, just been talking to us. So that's why it got us the idea to say, hey, why don't we, created this chain boost project to actually enhance the whole ecosystem, to kind of see it as an opportunity to grow the whole NFT space together with those smaller projects. So, but I won't say that delayed the governance project. It was still on track, but I just wanted to say that, we as a project will always try to deliver what we said we're going to deliver. And sometimes we do deliver special things on top as a surprise. So yeah, sorry, just want to show that in.
As a surprise, such as Rob transforming for today's appearance.
Yeah.
Pelike, I'm going to come back your direction. Can you tell us a little bit about what your songs mean? Because I don't speak Japanese, so I have to inquire because I know obviously you speak 4 or 5 different languages, yeah?
I don't speak them though. I speak quite a few because I'm Scandinavian. So a lot of people from Norway, for instance, they also speak Swedish and understand Danish, and then everyone speaks English. So in that sense, yes, but I don't speak Japanese, even though I sing it.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people think that. So yeah,
that's
no,
impressive.
I don't really do that.
I totally would have assumed that you're proficient since you're singing in the language, but I guess it makes sense.
People come up to me all the time and start talking to me in languages. I don't know which one they're talking in. I'm sorry, dude. I know you think I speak that language, but I don't. So I hate to disappoint people like that. It's just a lot of practice and phonetically,
Okay. Well, can you tell us a little bit about, like, say, for example, the first soundtrack you created for Chain Guardians? Can you give us kind of a rough translation of what the song is about?
Sure. So I mean, the entire soundtrack, I wouldn't call it a concept album necessarily, but it all revolves around the whole, gatekeepers. Kind of, if you think about it, Chain Guardians is a lot about liberation and about love, really, because and especially in the songs that comes out. So it's kind of about taking back control, taking back power, and liberating. You know, kind of fighting. Well, it's kind of sounds very basic when you say it like that, but it's basically um, gathering up the strength as a team to defeat, let's call it evil for sake of argument, or oppression, really, but with love, really. So it's about a team overcoming obstacles, and getting a team together to defeat evil.
I like the
That's
sound of
really
that.
the gist of it. Yeah, yeah.
I wonder, is there, and you don't have to give an answer right now, Fred, but is there a way that we can release a translated lyrics of the song to our community?
I do have it, I think.
You do have it. Emma, you've been holding out on me this whole time?
I think Fred gave it to me, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Emma,
I
you're
think
killing me.
so.
Nobody asked. We're gonna release it when we release the album. So
I do, yeah, I do have all the lyrics in Romaji, Kanji, and English translation, so that is available. We probably just haven't, shared it. So
yeah.
Yeah,
have it.
awesome. That's good to know about.
it's in Emma's folder somewhere.
And
MS
then,
folder somewhere. Yeah.
CryptoMonk, this is actually a pretty good question. Is there going to be one English soundtrack, or is it all going to be Japanese and so forth?
It's a great question. I mean, it's the soundtrack is me and a singer. Her name is Estelle Fly. So we kind of split up the vocals. She speaks perfect English, better than me. So there's no reason why we shouldn't do it. The initial idea that we all agreed on, I think that started with Rob and Emma and me, and the discussions that we wanted in Japanese. But I mean, the music is composed and recorded. That's the biggest job, right? It's written, it's made. So it's not a master, and for us to record it in English as well. If there's a request for that, I would be happy to do that.
I think that might be a formal request.
I'll talk to Emma and Rob about it later.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so let's move forward here. I believe we're bringing back the Guardian Wheel, yeah? Is that what I'm looking at? Let's do it. Let's bring back the
Yeah.
Guardian
I
Wheel.
think people been waiting.
Yeah. Watch Aiden add like 5 more things he wants to spin the wheel about. Look
I
at
think he
that
just
smile.
love it.
Look at that smile.
He just loved that toy.
People
Such a good idea.
people love having Aiden on because it means it means the community gets a lot of free stuff. So I dig it. This one's easy. Quick on the toes, quick to the trigger, ready for the keyboard. What is the name of Chain Guardians' lead graphic artist?
Do you need a last name as well, or just the first name?
Just first
Just
name.
the first, because
Yeah, this should be instant. People should have this immediately. Aiden, spin it.
there you go.
Okay, Morocco got it again, but I think we should give it to the second
Well,
person.
Several people got it.
I'm going to go with Chris Edge because Morocco
Yeah.
already won something. So Chris Edge, I'm just going to write your name down really quick here. Make sure that it gets to you. Ben, I wish. I do stick figures, and that's about it. And even then, it's not pretty. Okay. All right. Here comes the wheel for a Chris Edge. Oh, let me move my... Why didn't you guys tell me we're looking at a background here? We don't have to look at my background display. There we go.
You mean
All
the
right.
green background? Oh.
Beta tester. Beautiful.
Beta tester.
Can I give
Someone
a
who
special
could actually-
reward to somebody else that's in the chat?
Oh my
I saw
gosh.
answer.
You guys do this, don't you? I mean, let's do it.
Do you see somebody who has the same last name as Noi in the chat answer something?
Oh,
Oh.
He actually got Noise real name right.
Ooh, what would you like to give him, Emma?
Just another spin.
Another spin? Okay. All right. We can do that.
Another spin.
Let me write down the fact that Mr. Chris Edge is getting a beta tester spot.
Yay!
Congrats.
And we can certainly do one more. All right. Let's see here. We are... Honestly, this thing's a little unstable. I think I'm just getting too excited and spinning it too hard. So if it breaks... It breaks.
no.
We'll bring it back. All right. Here we go.
Do it slowly. Don't do it so hard.
Look at the hypnosis wheel, though, Emma. You have to do it fast.
Oh God, better not look at it.
Merch.
Oh, merch. Wow.
Emma, do you want to talk
You know the
about what you...
person who is who got the answer right? He's helping us to design the merch. So I'll wait for him to design it, and then we give him the merch.
Now he has incentive to create the most beautiful and visually visually pleasing art for our merch there is. So that's good. Awesome. Let me add you to the list too then.
Is it going to be like CG the skin Lamborghini?
Yeah, he will get a skin. He'll get the stickers.
You know, if someone does like a wrap, like a Chain Guardian themes wrap, and puts it on a Lambo, I think we'd have to do something special for him. I really do.
A real Lambo, you mean?
Yeah, a real Lambo. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, this is Emma. I know you're excited about this question. What is, or I should say, who is Emma's current favorite character in the Chain Guardians ecosystem?
What about current? There's only one ever.
Well, that might be changing, huh?
Can I also just, while you guys are guessing, here's the merch that we made. You guys see it? It's a T-shirt.
Yeah.
This is a merch that we made. But this is a kid's version. Yeah. So I'm just showing it. But we're not selling it though, so you have to be special to get it.
Wow.
Did somebody get an
Merch,
answer?
guys, by the way, we're not selling it.
That was fast. Jonathan, is that how I pronounce it? Jonathan got it right.
What is it?
Oh.
Binancio, yeah?
Oh yeah.
No, he's not my favorite.
He's not your favorite right now.
Well,
He's not my favorite anymore.
Not
I broke up
anymore,
with him
but
yesterday.
we'll get to that in a second, Emma. I still have to spin the wheel for him.
Fine.
Because he did technically get it right, so.
Okay, fine. He was my favorite.
And let me spin the wheel because I know you're dying to talk about what that means coming up next. But let's spin the wheel. We still get some good spins going here.
Ooh.
50 CGG. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Perfect.
Congrats.
Let me get that added. Emma, I think it's time for you to share
Before I
your
talk
screen.
about my favorite, I also just want to leak something as well. Did I say leak? I wanted to show something.
Let's do it.
Since we're talking about merchandise, you guys can see my screen?
No leaks, Emma. Don't be annoying. Noe leaks like 10 things when he shares screen.
Yeah. See this? Can you guys see my screen?
yeah.
Yep.
Yep. That's the watch that we're going to release soon. So that's merch.
Wow.
Hopefully you guys will like it. Yeah. So initially we're going to have a Chainlink character, Lolita, Aaron. Anyway, so this is just draft design.
Hey, can I, if you leave that on the way, I just want to maybe touch on it. So the original functionality, the first watch was made in 2008. So which has not just a regular watch, has a NFC chip inside. And I believe all of these exclusive series will have that. It will be binded to your NFT. So it's a one-to-one bind. And actually, we have originally 7 watch. I think, Emma, you have one, right?
I have one. Yeah, I have it. But how do I share screen?
You just show it on your screen.
Oh, yeah, I am on
gosh.
screen. I forgot. Can you guys see?
Yeah, here, let me
I forgot I'm on screen.
let
Oh,
me
you have one
pin
too.
you.
Well, this is not mine's noise, but the one.
Yeah, and by the way, the very number one, I think people may know already, right? The number one that came as a watch was sold originally for 1 ETH or 2 ETH. 2 ETH.
Yeah. When ETH was like few $100.
ETH was few $100, and then
It got it for like about 1,000 USD.
Yeah, yeah, and then it came as a watch, and the watch bind with stars NFT, and I think that NFT recently sold for 25 ETH.
25 ETH.
Recently, yeah.
Wow. It's, I have to say, before I turn my background back on, because I'm getting tired of looking at the green, I have to say, it's been a wonderful 2 weeks for the ChainGuardians ecosystem. And besides that, I have to ask, and Emma, how are you feeling over the last 2 weeks about what we've done as a company and as a project?
Yeah, we actually deliver a lot of stuff, so it's actually very exciting, and we actually have a lot more coming, so that's even more exciting. So it's like, I think we honestly have a great team help us to make this happen. Like everybody's been working so hard behind the scene, and then we're constantly developing new stuff. So not just the graphic, we also have a strong tech team, and then also the marketing people has been great. Ben, etc. Right? We have a very good team, and then we
Awesome
constantly.
artists, like best in the industry, like all of our artists is like best in the industry, right?
Best soundtrack, best graphic art. Spread the love, right, Fred?
Yeah. And then we have some of the best music in this. Even the musician himself, the producer, saying that he was very excited when he made a song for us. So we're very honored. So we have like the best of the best.
Yeah.
Legal team.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
legal.
We do need that.
Nobody talk about legal, but she is actually important. Okay, so back to.
I guess she's the reason why we can all show up, like instead of being anonymous, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Definitely.
That's so true.
So sorry, I just want to finish that thought. So the original idea of the watch is not just having the nice chip that ties it, but also have a gamification elements to it. So we're finally getting there, because it was kind of always a little bit lower priority because there's only 7 watch out there. But we're finally getting there because we're essentially going to production more of these actual watches. So the game feature of it is inside the RPG game. When you play the special move of that character that's binded to your NFT that you have, you will not just do a special move. So if you're to kind of tap your NFC chip at the moment which you are playing your special move, it does this super new special that's going to come out.
Ooh.
So obviously a lot more damage. So it's physical. So you'll be playing your RPG game on a mobile, and then you'll be attaching your watch to anything that can scan an NFC chip, and then they will execute a new special move. So we're kind of adding that gamification. So I think the next tier is then when you are PvPing with someone else, you're like, oh, damn, gotta play the special move. And it's like, oh, gotta play this other special move. So I think we're trying to get to that kind of physical virtual, even though you are remote, to kind of get people more excited to use this tech. I think it's something very interesting. And of course, another leak, we will be starting to work with a partner to make these watches, which tie to these exclusive NFT, also to use it as access to. We'll leak that later.
Yeah. Oh, you stop. Surprise. Also, one thing I think we forgot to mention is that most people don't know. For the number 1 catches of each design, you always get a free watch. Yes.
That's exciting.
That's it.
So is that a free watch in the theme of the character, or just a free watch?
Oh, let me rephrase it. Only for the CGT, not the LE.
Okay, gotcha. Perfect.
Yeah, because the LE is not. Yeah, CGT is the special kind. Yeah.
And yes,
it
will be a special design as well. One kind.
Yeah,
one
a special design 1-of-1 tied to that NFT.
Wow.
Yeah.
Emma, I was gonna say, do you remember like in the 90s in music videos and stuff where people had like 4 watches because they were cool? That's gonna be you in the future with all these ChainGuardians watches.
Hey, I don't remember the 90s. I'm very young, so I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, sure.
Yes, Emma, love it. Awesome. Emma, this is your chance to shine. Share your new favorite character.
Okay, guys, so Banancio is no longer my favorite. I'm sorry to say, I have to break the news.
Golden Boy's been dethroned.
Well, I still like him, but whatever. Yeah, have you guys seen? Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, this is the new character. She's my new love. So hopefully everybody will like her. Apparently, a lot of people really love her already. Almost all the community members has been eyeing to get her. So she is actually the new character we designed her with sports, which is one of the first project that went on launch with Chambers. And so we worked with the founders and designed this amazing character, Sonia. And we're very, very, very excited to release her because we'll be to celebrating the first Chain Boost project that we launched. We're issuing this special NFT, and you will be coming with a very special rewards and gifts. So people who own the NFT will be happy, I hope. So grab one, and then they actually going to be an amazing price. So this baby blue one is going to be only at 0.15 ETH. And the orange one will be slightly more for 0.35 ETH. Then you get better gifts. For the pink one, will be a little bit more because it will come with, we're actually going to release watches. So we'll make 10 of her limited edition watch, special Sonia version, just 10 watches, and it's going to be a fixed price. I think I wanted to auction, but I didn't think fixed price to be nice to the community members.
We got to get some watches out. We got to get some watches out to the community first, and we'll ramp it up over time, I'm sure. But
but she is amazing. She's one of my favorite characters right now. One of my favorites. She is my favorite right now. I'm so sorry, Panancio.
I love the fact that we know a couple things. We know that this is the first Chain Boost NFT, so she will be used in mining and RPG, just like ChainGuardians made NFTs, and it's in collaboration with Spores. And I love the fact, to me, what really boldly sticks out is Sonia holders will be eligible for exclusive Chain Boost related rewards. Take that as it is. Yep. I'm excited for it.
And you will get a boost score if you own and hold her, right?
Yeah.
In your wallet. So multiple use. And she's beautiful, stunning.
Yeah.
You know what? I already shared this art with few community members. Now she's instantly the favorite for so many people. So I kind of feel bad for the rest of the character.
Kuku's good too. I mean,
no, Kuku is amazing too.
Yeah.
It's different. Kuku is not a human. He's like a fairies.
Different categories.
Different categories. Yes, Kuku is amazing. The in-game Kuku is so cute, so cute. That's why I wanted to have one. Yeah.
So Emma, here's the question that people care about. When can we?
How many Sonia are I gonna get?
No, stop. You have to let us get some too, Emma. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I want to get 5, so I'll get 5 on the team.
There's going to be 10 pink, 40 orange, and 100 blue. Is that right, Aiden?
150, total 200.
150 blue?
Yeah.
10, 40, 150.
Okay.
200.
So 200. See, this is why y'all are founders. I always get confused. Yeah. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. So this is how we're going to do it. We are going to take 3 more community questions. So get your questions in the comments. Questions that we pick will be subject to the wheel. Make us bring the Guardian wheel back. And then Fred, I'm gonna let you pick the questions here.
Me?
So,
okay.
Yeah. Get ready, Fred. They're gonna come
Let him
in.
pick one question.
Just one? I don't know.
Just in case he pick questions I don't like to answer.
Oh.
We'll see how the first question go.
Emma doesn't want to share it. Emma wants the questions too.
Did you say the Sonia hash rates yet? Because CryptoMonk asked. That's a great question.
We can answer that, but we're not going to roll. We're not going to do another Guardian wheel for him, but we can answer that.
Okay, so answer that then, please. I'll find another question.
I think it's like our mining master says like 1250 for number 1. Number 2, like the top 10 is like 1250 or something, I think.
Yeah, let me pull it up. I have it pretty accessible here. It is 1285 for 1 through 10, through 11 through what? 50.
50
is 850, and then the rest of them are 550. So I'm excited.
Okay, I have a good question. Should I pick the next one?
Sure, go ahead.
Did Chris O'Connor win anything yet?
Nope.
Or no?
Nope.
How long has ChainGuardians been a dream for you, Emma? Would love to know how long has this been a thought for you about the platform. How long was this a thought for you before the platform we all love now? So like the story behind it for you.
For me personally, okay, let me leak a secret. I always love things that's like cute, amazing, collectible. I being like on like one of the worst, right? Like anything like Q collectible I wanted to buy, I wanted to own. So what's better than, opportunity to create something when I have one of the best artists in the industry as my best friend to take advantage of him, ask him to join us to create something. So a little background, most people don't know. A few years back, me and Noi and Aiden actually worked on a separate gaming related project that did not take off, but we don't give up. And then, so if we were to talk about gaming project, we actually had ideas. I can't even remember how long ago that was, Aiden. It was like at least 5, 8 years ago with Noi when we did the previous gaming project that did not
Yeah.
succeed.
2014, 15.
Yeah. But then, and a few years later, because of blockchain, we had this opportunity again to make this concept into reality. So so it's been a few years. So it's a long dream. Sometimes you don't give up. You actually make things happen, and you never know until you try it, right? Like even as a project, of course, people might say, oh, we've been around since we start really talking about this new project in 2018. Right? But there's a lot of up and down as a project. And then one of the key things is that you have vision for it, you work towards it, don't give up, right? Try very hard, try not to give up, and then see that's where we are today. And then now we actually are at a much better spot versus, when we first started on our own, like a lot of founding, like me and Aiden and Robbie as the founders, we three of us worked together 3 years almost without paying ourselves a penny. You see, that's a dedication, how much we believe in ourselves, how much we wanted to build this, right? So, and then even now people saying that, like we've been talking to a lot of early backer or supporter, they go, oh, now you guys got good fundings and stuff. Why are you guys still working so hard? We work hard because we love what we're doing. It's not because, we don't just wanted to build something and say, okay, you know what, just let it run and whatever, right? Like we're here to stay because we believe that what we're building can be much bigger. There's more people needed to see it, right? We got amazing art, amazing music, amazing team, amazing tech, pretty fun people. Like we enjoy working on this project. So that's the one thing. People work so hard. I never chase Ben to say, why you're not working? He's actually constantly working. I'm like, why is he always working? Like that's kind of the thing in Miami right now. It's like people work for us because they enjoy working for us. It's not because they're here to make the money, right? Like one thing I used to work for people, and then a lot of time I work is because you need money, you need to make a living, right? And then it was like, oh, do I really have to do this for the rest of my life just to make money so that I can spend the money, and then I end up not enjoy what I'm doing? So I think this really helped to actually take it to a next level. So that's why we tried it so hard, because we believe in this so much and then we really enjoy doing it. Anyway, sorry, it's a long-winded question, but yeah.
I'm gonna
good question, good answer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tail off the backside of that before I spin the Guardian wheel here, and it's because every once in a while you listen to someone like Emma talk about their project, and you hear it. Like you hear the passion, you hear the desire to make it bigger than themselves, and that's exactly what ChainGuardians is. And same thing when you hear Aiden talk about it and Rob, it's like this is their baby, and like we all work just exorbitant hours because it's much more than just ChainGuardians, right? It's we put in the time, energy, and efforts to make this something bigger than us because we truly believe that we're positioned to become the go-to place for pretty much anything NFTs for everyone. And it's much bigger than us because we have a community to take care of and we have an ecosystem to nurture, and all that stuff takes time and it takes focus and it takes dedication. And so very few people sleep less than me, but I give the crown to Emma because she's working every minute I'm working, she's working, and she goes to bed after me and she wakes up before me, except maybe for today. I was up at like 3:30 today, but besides that.
Yeah, he was doing a live stream. He's a hero. I thank you. Thank you for getting up so early.
Of
3:30 in the morning.
But what people care about is this. I'm bringing it back. Here comes the Guardian wheel. This is what people care about. So let's go.
This is for Chris O'Connor then.
Yeah, this is for Chris O'Connor. Oh, wow.
Ooh. Can I give it a special? I really like his question. Do you like the gift? If you don't say no, we'll roll it for you again. But then can I guarantee that the second one's better than the first one? You only get a chance once to. Yeah. Do you like your gift?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Do you like your gift?
We can roll it again. But if you.
Emma's such a sweetheart.
Yeah, but if you don't like it, the second time is too bad.
That's pretty crazy though. IDO
I'm
spot.
in America. I love it. You're in America. You still KYC though. You might need to roll it again.
That might be a Sonia question mark.
Yeah.
Roll again or a Sonia? What do you think?
I
Emma?
think you can roll again and Sonia.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Why don't we give you a Sonia?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Would you like to have a Sonia
Would you like to have a Sonia?
as a gift?
Who wouldn't want to get a Sonia?
Yeah.
Fred wants one.
Such an amazing. Yeah.
Fred's like, I'm here.
Emma sent me.
I want a Sonia.
Emma sent me this like at midnight yesterday. She sent me like a special Sonia art, and we were like, oh my god, with like the massive hair and everything. It's
Yeah.
yeah,
I know. I
it's
sent it to you while you're sleeping. I know. I
Chris
wanted you
O'Connor
to see
says,
it first thing when you get up.
I'm unable to roll again. Chris, good thing I'm rolling. Unless you're saying that I'm going to break the wheel if I try to roll it again. All right.
No, he said we'll love to have Sonia. She's
Perfect.
too pretty.
Perfect.
Who doesn't want one, honestly?
Yeah.
I want one too.
That's what I'm
Perfect.
saying.
Okay.
That's an agree-
Can I also give out a secret?
Price.
Our website, Web Dev, our amazing guy who developed our wonderful website, he has not buy any of our NFT. Okay, I was making fun of him. I said even Noi buy his own NFTs to support the project. I was like, Noi draw and Noi buy. It's like doesn't make sense, but he does. Anyway, he bought 2 of the Chainlink theater because of the VRF. So I was like, oh, you crazy? Why you buy your own drawing? Anyway,
Right.
but Adam saw this new character. He's like, I'm buying one. I don't care.
Yes.
So
I am too.
Everybody wants her.
It's
yeah.
not financial advice, but I can tell you right now, you will be competing via Gas Wars with me. Just so you know. Don't blame me, but just so you know, I'm in the mix on this one.
I actually gonna list her once I put enough ETH on in my wallet first because my ETH is somewhere not. I need to get some Ethereum first.
Okay. I'm going to ask a question that I saw, and I just need to scroll up to confirm who it was, but it is a Pelike question, just so you know, Pelike. So get ready. I need to find it now because so many questions came in.
I have a question for Pelican.
Oh, go for it. Was it a question someone asked?
I don't know.
it
I
gotta
didn't
be
look at
funny?
people's questions.
Oh,
Huh?
I found it.
Oh no, I'm just wondering. Do you, as a man, do you look after your skin? You know how some men they don't do face wash. They don't. Sorry, it's a certain question.
Emma, you're not eligible for the Guardian wheel.
She's trying to get beta tester spot. I don't do anything about it. Never did. Wake
Really?
up and take a shower. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Natural beauty. Okay, cool. Okay, you may go for your real question, Ben.
Moni Sanchez probably totally butchered that, and I apologize if I did. Asks, what are Pelike's favorite cards? I'm guessing ChainGuardians NFTs is how I'll interpret that.
Always been like a big Bitsy fan though. That's like always been my number one. But I'm sure a lot of people say that. But after midnight, we stayed up talking about the Sonya one a lot. So we said before this call that me and Em said that's probably our new favorite. And also my girlfriend, her hair has like the same hair. She's obsessed with hair, so she has massive long hair like that. So she loved it, and so in this house now, that's become the new favorite. No question about it.
Wow.
I have like I own like 4 heroes though, so people might think that, but that was because I was gonna get max hash rate out of my 9 NFTs, so I bought a lot of heroes. So I love hero, but Bitsy was my favorite, and now the Sonya one.
Wow. Okay.
Ben, what is your favorite? Ben, I need to know.
Oh, honestly,
Or let people guess, and then maybe you can give an award. But let's do the spin the wheel for that question you just asked.
yes.
Right?
Well,
That was the
I'll do
question, yes.
that. I'll do that. Let's do that. Okay. So,
How about people can guess who's Ben and Aiden's favorite? I actually don't know which one's Aiden's favorite.
I don't know if you know which one's my favorite anymore.
I don't know.
I don't know.
People can guess. I don't need to guess. They want to win.
Oh
Ooh.
my gosh!
Kuku NFT.
Another Kuku
That's
NFT.
amazing price. Congratulations, Moni Sanchez.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
I think people
That's
are gonna like the
awesome.
Guardian wheel. What do you guys think? Should we keep the Guardian wheel for next live stream?
Yes.
They said Aiden equal to Idol sound. Ooh, that might be a good one.
Yeah,
They're really
definitely
guessing.
Keep the wheel. The wheel was amazing.
Yeah, the wheel's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have
Okay,
to
so
hear.
Ben, who's your favorite and who's your Aiden's favorite? Whoever who get those right,
We'll start with
get
Aiden.
both right. guessing, keep on guessing.
We'll start with Aiden because mine's a little unique.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to say currently, from a philosophical perspective, I do my favorite is currently Idol-san. The reason why, Idol-san, just for people which didn't know this or we didn't go really in depth before, Idol-san stands for IDO-san. Originally we're gonna call it like Idol Zen, but the idea behind it is kind of like this creative. It's really one that's gonna be really targeted to people who founders who actually release IDOs, because during this IDO you have all this. All kinds of rush of all kinds of, is it stress or is it excitement? You have this almost literally like gambling, the feeling of like, fear and greed, like, is my token gonna make it or is it not? But how do you remain like calm through the whole process? So that's why the idol sign. So yeah, it's definitely my current favorite. Yeah.
Still, right? Good.
Got that one? Yeah.
I think somebody got it earlier. Yeah.
I think I see the name, but I'm just literally gonna make myself look like a dum-dum if I try to pronounce it. But I think it looks like it's the cat icon, yeah?
No, I think somebody else even
No?
before. We can go back and check.
I see.
I wonder who's Ben's favorite.
This is Rob Najek. I'm not gonna try.
Just write it down.
or is that Mridul?
I think it's Maduro, but
Maduro?
you can check to see who was first because I see Maduro typed it earlier, but maybe I wasn't looking at it even before that. So,
Aiden, you're the tiebreaker. Who are we giving this to?
Yeah, let's go with Maduro then.
Mridul? Okay. All right. Are you talking about like earlier in the live stream? Okay, so we'll bring back the wheel then. Here we go.
I wonder how this wheel can probably only last one show because we keep on
I
spinning
know.
it.
Hey,
Rob is not here to stop us.
I paid with this wheel out of my own pocket. So if this breaks,
I'm sorry.
if this breaks,
Buy another one.
I'm gonna.
Get a
Sorry
refund.
to break that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god! Just keep.
We're
on
not
giving
gonna
away.
have any more Kuku.
Oh my! That's so cool though. Congrats. That is amazing.
Fred's like so cool. You're the one who wrote a cuckoo. It's coming up on your account, I guess.
Next time, write like Kuku like this big instead of like a pie.
Cut the pie into half, right? You can put a line.
I think next time I have to put a little magnet here. Make sure I pull the magnet as we get closer to the Kuku so it goes past it. I'm totally joking. Don't
This
accuse
is fun.
me.
This is fun, actually. Yay. Okay, Ben, what's your favorite? Who's your favorite?
Well, I have to scroll.
Anybody
up.
guessing who's Ben's favorite now?
My favorite is the new Mudra. Is my favorite.
The
So,
new Mudra.
The new
so even not
Mudra.
even the old Mudra. Oh.
No, I do
Why?
have Mudra. I have two Mudras. I upgraded one and I didn't upgrade the other. The upgraded Mudra is my favorite character.
Why?
I just love I love the appeal. I love the initiative, what we did there. Obviously, being 100% charity campaign. Unselfishly, I'll put in a little blurb here that ChainGuardians year to date has donated over $40,000 worth of crypto to charity this year, which is amazing. And I love whenever we can do stuff like that. So automatically, Binancio is going to be up there. But I think the COVID relief charity event we did with Polygon and the upgraded Mudra really drove it home. Plus, he was the first animated card we did. His new in-game model, which hasn't been released yet, is really cool. So I'm excited about that. But it looks like for me that's Chris won something. Let's see here. I have to figure out who that
We can roll
was.
it first and figure out the winners later.
No,
I just wanted to roll.
Ornament said Binancio, but it should be Mudra. That's close. Ornament, you're close. But it's right here. It looks like the concrete answer comes from Martin Jenkins. So we'll go that route as the last one to get the wheel today.
Okay, if it's another cuckoo, you know that you're buying it.
God, it's coming out of my pocket. Don't blame me just because I'm the one spinning it, Emma. Come on now.
So Ben and Emma, unless you decided otherwise, I think Kuku number 3, maybe it's we we was not able to get it sold out. I'm gonna list it again unless you decline.
Yeah, go ahead and list it. No,
It's-
list it maybe and then maybe like a day before the number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was actually gonna just suggest for those people watching the stream, we're just gonna end. I think some people probably didn't realize there was one going on until like we opened a bit too late that it ended like 1 minute before. So I was actually just gonna recommend like within a few hours.
Okay, sure, doesn't matter.
Yeah. So anyone watching the stream to get
Yeah.
Kuku number 3, like it's a awesome looking fox and the hash rate's up there.
Yeah.
Well, you should show the mini version, in-game version.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, yeah,
god, it's
yeah.
so adorable.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna go do that. Yeah.
let's get the wheel going because we all got stuff to do today. As I know all of us would wish that we could hang out here, but unfortunately my camera's probably going to die here in a second. So let's get the wheel going.
I love how he said that the wheel may break and the camera may break. And
He's just saying that he's
Oh
making
my
up
gosh.
things. Ideal spot. Okay,
IDO
cool.
spot. Wow. Congratulations. That's awesome.
awesome.
We gave away so much stuff today, and it's all Aiden's fault. Perfect.
I'd say
Perfect.
the wheel was a success, though. A really big success, the wheel.
Dude,
Yeah, it's Ben's idea.
The
Ben's
wheels-
genius idea.
I'm glad we ended on that one because the wheel's definitely taking a beating.
Oh wow.
It's
I
off
think you work
Amazon.
out too much. You work out too much.
No.
Can you return it? Just tell them that you break after one show.
After one show, they'll be like, "What kind of show are you doing?" Let me tell you.
Go watch it. It's on
Right.
live stream. You record it.
Right? Oh gosh, that's great. All right. Well, that's it from the Cryptoverse today. Anyone have any last words?
If you love Sonia, go buy her NFT.
Yeah, it's our first
And
launch
Kuku.
celebration project. I don't think you will regret it.
Yeah.
It makes you regret it.
As it's kind of a meme by now, but obviously Ben's saying hashtag not financial advice. Do what you want with that. But it's an amazing character, visually appealing, aesthetically pleasing. And I think that it's going to be kind of a special for the first NFT we do through Chain Boost. So I'd be surprised if we saw another one like Sonia, but that's just me. Fred, any final words from you?
Yeah, I mean, on the previous live stream, I wasn't here, but I was watching, and there were overwhelming support for the soundtrack, which is something we work so much on. So I just wanted to say thanks to people leaving positive comments and who are excited about that. And the full soundtrack is going to be out in, we're just talking about a few weeks, really. And I saw some questions before. I didn't want to talk about it because you were talking about Kuku and stuff, but it will be on Spotify, iTunes, also available on streaming platforms in China and Russia, etc. So it's going to be out there for everyone. So yeah, just thank you. I'm glad you like it. It means a lot.
Perfect. And right before we go, I'm going to announce the Twitter winners there's a Kuku Twitter winner, there's the CGG Twitter winner, and here is the merch Twitter winner. And on that note, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
We will
Yeah,
bring
I
the
wanna
wheel
thank,
back.
yeah, thank you. Thank you to community members for supporting us
Absolutely.
continuously. Thank you.
Absolutely. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go over to Fred's channel, help him get to 4 million subscribers, and stay tuned for the next live stream. Have a wonderful day.